A few minutes later, after the initial excitement had settled back into the pub's usual blend of odd tension and mild indigestion, Pete quietly stood up and approached the sarcophagus like it was a vending machine he didn't quite trust. He held his pint up to it solemnly, as if presenting an offering to some long-forgotten pint god. Brian, already rubbing his temples, muttered from behind his newspaper, "No, Pete! Use the key." Pete turned slowly, raised an eyebrow and said, "For Pete's sake." And with that, he returned to his seat and resumed sipping. Raymond, who had been perched on a bar stool upside down for no apparent reason, suddenly swung himself upright and announced, "I'll do it. I'm Uncle Raymond, master of keys, sometimes." Brian handed him the key with hesitant reverence. David, arms crossed, watched from behind the bar with the weary eyes of a man who'd seen too much and still had to pay the gas bill. Raymond approached the sarcophagus, inserted the key into the ancient lock, placed a dramatic hand upon it, and then paused, his eyes widened. "Oh no, I need the loo!" And off he scuttled, clutching his belt like a gremlin in distress. Everyone stood in silence. Then from the shadows of Raymond's coat, the pub rat, slick, sharp, and far too competent, scurried down his arm, leapt gracefully onto the sarcophagus, and with a casual of its tiny paw, turned the key. Click, click. The sarcophagus creaked open with a moan of ancient hinges and the faint smell of damp libraries. The gang gathered round, hushed. Pete, without skipping a beat, leaned down and offered the rat his pint. Inside the sarcophagus, a pair of handcuffs, old, rusted but intact. Lying between them was a small yellowing tag that read in ornate script, "For the hand you'll understand. Another day." Brian blinked. Pete nodded slowly, as if that explained everything. David said, "Well, that's unsettling." And Raymond shouted from the toilet, "Did I miss anything?" The mystery deepened. But it was, after all, just another day at the pub.